there's simply no excuse for this kind of crime, simply no excuse for a man who was employed by the Women and Child Development Department of the Delhi government. And despite the fact that this was going on for 2 years, no one knew about it. The FIR finally got registered on the 13th. Sorry, the case came to light on the 13th. The FIR got registered on the 13th. And then it took 8 days until the media brought this case to light for the arrest to happen and for the Delhi government to take any kind of action.
Zaka, first of all, I want to say in no unclear terms that this is one of the most shocking sexual abuse cases that I have seen in the last few years in Delhi because of the nature of the person involved in this case. The person, like you mentioned, is somebody who's supposed to protect the interests of women in Delhi. He's a senior officer of the Delhi government. And as you might be aware, Zaka, the services in the state of Delhi belongs with the central government. And we have been crying hoarse for years now, saying that we want the ability to discipline officers who are clearly engaged in corrupt and illegal activities. So this is yet another example that if we had the power to suspend this officer 8 days ago when this case came to light, Aam Aadmi Party would have been the first one to do it.
No, but Akshay, one second. Akshay, one second. Sorry. I'm sorry I'm interrupting. Akshay, one second. What new powers? What new power? Sir.
No, one second.
Wait. No. Don't lose your cool. I know you're under the pump. I know the Aam Aadmi Party has a lot of explaining to do. One second.
Zaka, I'm not under the thumb.
I'm just asking you a question from what you said.
No.
Calm down. One second. Akshay, don't lose your cool. Don't lose your cool. Please. No, 1 second.
Let me finish my
point. I will allow you to finish your point. You made a sentence just now. You said a sentence just now. You said, had you had the powers, you would have sacked this man or suspended this man 8 days ago. What new powers did you get today? Other than the fact that the media had it on the front pages and the television channels are doing primetime debates about it. What new power have you got today that you did not have on the 13th of August? Please tell us.
Very good question. Zaka, because the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi has refused to act against this officer, we felt the need to direct the Chief Secretary. Arvind Kejriwal wrote to the Chief Secretary, what are you doing? You have to suspend this man. And now the BJP is turning around and saying, what did we do? The Delhi police, whose job it is, just imagine, Zaka, the FIR has been registered 8 days ago. Is it not the Delhi police's responsibility to arrest this man? What is Shehzad Poonawalla going to say today? It is his Delhi police. His Delhi police has known that this man has done this heinous crime against the minor. Why has
Shehzad Poonawalla BJP Delhi police not arrested? This issue the issue of justice to a young girl, a 14-year-old. I will ask Shehzad Poonawalla 1 second. But I'm sorry, Akshay. No, I'm sorry. That an issue. How is it a law and order issue? For God's sake, this guy was a government official working for your government, man. Come on, let's get real. Akshay Marathe, this is not a law and order issue. This is a government official who is working for your government. Get real. Please get real. Don't think. Sir, he is a government official of the Women and Child Development Ministry of the government of Delhi. Like I said, I know you're under pressure tonight. I know that the people of Delhi are asking you questions. But please don't think of us, the people of Delhi, as fools. Okay? Please don't think of us, the people of Delhi, as fools.
No, you think.
No, I don't. Akshay, if you had a simple submission to make tonight in all humility, that yes, there was a lapse. Yes, this guy should not have gotten away. This was a let-up. This should not have happened. Had you said that, Akshay, I would have been willing to agree to that argument. The people who are watching this broadcast would have been willing to buy that argument. But you have come all guns blazing thinking this is a law and order issue. Yes, Delhi police did not make the arrest. And I'm going to ask Shehzad Poonawalla that. Why the hell did not the Delhi police arrest this man? and he will have to answer the people just like you have to answer the people. But for God's sake, please do not reduce the issue of justice for a 14-year-old girl to your dirty politics, man. Come on, spare us that.
No, you are dirty politics.
Shehzad Poonawalla. Now, please answer the question. Delhi police registers the FIR on 13th of August.
Yes, sir.
8 days before today.
Yes,
but
sir.
today they go and arrest this man. Why? The only difference is, it's not like they didn't have powers of arrest 1 week ago.
Yes.
The only difference that's happened is that the media has gone to town with this story. It has outraged the people of Delhi, this story. And that's why all of you all are acting.
Zaka, I am actually very, I can't have words to speak because the kind of tone and tenor even you have, it has affected all of us. And I just request that I have not interrupted anybody. Let me explain to you all the actions, starting with the Delhi police action, and then come to certain questions we need to raise. As far as Delhi police is concerned, Zaka, this girl was taken in the custody of the officer in October 2020. He started abusing her. There was a complete failure of the child welfare committees, which are tasked with the job of seeing how these children are kept, especially if they've lost a parent during COVID. Thereafter, during the counseling session, it was got to know that he was being raped and the pregnancy was terminated. One of the counselors and other people responsible informed the police. The police, based on the statement of the mother, recorded a 161 and immediately registered an FIR, and that was on 13th. Next day they called the concerned officer. Now, as far as the law is concerned, the law is very clear that unless at least the victim's statement is there, directly to make such an arrest is not possible. We have a lawyer and we have the former commissioner also. So as soon, and the doctors told them no talking to the victim till she's okay. Today, the moment they got an opportunity to talk to the victim, they immediately recorded a 164 and arrested. But let me ask you 2 or 3 questions. On 13th, when the FIR was registered, even though on a 161 statement, why was the government not issuing a notice for suspension of this officer? The reason is because this officer is not even an IAS or a DANIX officer. He's a low-level officer who was promoted right up to OSD of Kailash Gehlot in 22. He had solid political patronage. If you see the last 8-9 years, he has been given key responsibilities, and their entire infrastructure was working to defend this man. I am saying there was not a single minute delay in the arrest. 164 recorded, the next moment the husband and wife have been arrested. On the basis of that, the arrest has been made. But you had one FIR registered already on 13th. Now, between 13th to now, I am just asking few specific questions. A, where was Swati Maliwal? Did she not know that this has taken place? Where was the DCW counseling the child? Why did she not go in the last 8 days to the child? Why did she not tell the government of Delhi that put the notice for suspension of this officer? Apart from that, the CWC, the child welfare committees, there's 7 of them in Delhi. They have told Supreme Court that every child who has lost a parent, we have the information, it's online. Where was the information of this particular child? And today you come and you have so much bluster to defend this with all kinds of allegations saying LG is responsible. Okay. I think, Zaka, I am sorry that you had to see this kind of argument. It is not about my rape, your rape, or this tutu meme. We need to work for justice for this child.
Akshay Marathe, quick response, then Geeta Luthra, SN Srivastava.
We have been crying hoarse that we want the power to discipline officers, but this BJP people in parliament have been
Why were you promoting him in 22, Baba? Forget disciplining.
Be disciplined. And now they have the gall, they don't have the shame to come and say, why did Aam Aadmi Party not take action against the officer? Why the hell did you take away the power
Zaka,
of the Delhi government to discipline officers? Now you don't have the shame to accept that Lieutenant Governor is his job to discipline officers. And your Delhi police, if the Delhi police is told that a girl is being raped, you are saying 8 days Delhi police will not do anything because section 164 has, what the hell is going on? And you are saying
Zaka,
this is
let
not
me come in and let
issue.
me please have an opportunity.
You think we are fools? The Delhi police will not take any action.
Zaka, I am not being aggressive, does not mean I should not get my time.
The girl has been raped.
Akshay,
what is going on?
No, two things. One second. I also need to go to the other 2 guests who've been waiting patiently.
But just 10 seconds.
Give me some time. They've been waiting patiently. Geeta Luthra is
It's a very important counter. See, I don't want to spoil this debate structure. First of all, what was the compulsion under which Kailash Gehlot was making him OSD? Did the LG ask you to do that? You are saying we don't have the powers to penalize. I think this every statement counter should not happen. I heard him out, Zaka. I should not be made to force. I should not be made to beg for my time.
One second.
Let me finish my statement. Zaka, my time goes in.
This
is not fair, no, Zaka.
I'm pulling out of
Zaka, but this is not fair. He interrupts me, does not mean I should not get
Shehzad, 1 second. Don't lose your cool.
Zaka, but
I'm going to come back to you.
It's not fair. Let me just complete my statement.
I'm not ending the show right now. I'm going to come back to you.
Please, I request you. I'll finish in 10 seconds. It's very pertinent. Very pertinent. It should not go as a misconception. First of all, the LG has no role in this. Please, this is not about services power. You have been promoting this officer. Secondly, as far as the arrest is concerned, please, Zaka, I am not interrupting. Let's have a civilized debate. I request you. As far as the arrest is concerned, Zaka, please allow one person to speak at a time. It's a sensitive debate. Zaka, please ask. There's a commissioner and there's another person who's a senior lawyer. The FIR was registered immediately. No delay in registration of FIR as soon as the information was got. But now this is an FIR with 161 statement of another person. Arrest can't be made just like that. There was the police which wanted to take the victim statement immediately. The doctor said, no, you can't take the statement. The doctors gave them permission today. Moment statement of victim was taken, arrest was made.